Juan, just how difficult a play is that when you're caught in between first and second and can't see if he made the catch or if it bounced off the wall?
I mean, we rely on the umpires, so we wait for them to make the call. We have some like that early this year too, and the goal is look for the umpire and make sure he makes the right call. But I feel like he just took way too long to make the decision, and it just put me in a tough spot.
Like you said, that's the second time something like that has happened this season. How frustrating is that?
It's just part of the game. It just, at the end, we just got to look like we messed it up. We just got to learn from it. Next time, I mean, I don't know. We probably make decisions on our own. Because I was trying to make sure he caught it or they make the right call, and he just took forever to do it.
How helpless a feeling is that when you're not getting the call either way?
It's just tough because it puts you in a tough spot, right there, tie game. I'm trying to, at least get to tear or score. And then something like that happens. It's just tough.
What did you say to Antoine after that play? It looked like you guys were having a conversation.
I just told him the same thing. He took forever to make the call.
There's been a lot of really close games between these two teams over the years. What was it like just being part of this rivalry for the first time?
For me, it's just another game, another game to play. We just couldn't come through. It's tough for me, but not for me, for the whole team. It's part of it. Someone got to win, but it's just another game that we got to go through.
Francisco, just can you take us through the decision-making process where you decided to throw to second rather than either run at the runner or throw to third?
Si tú puedes hablar sobre la decisión de tirar para segunda en vez de tercera en ese último inning ahí.
So I really think that play is a reaction play, and I reaction to second base.
Your reactions to second base because you thought that's where the runner was heading back towards? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I saw the runner going back, and I think I have a chop to second base. But now, after the play, I think it's better to eat the ball in that play.
Just overall, this is obviously a rival for you guys. How disappointing to be up late on them and not wind up coming away with the win.
Obviamente ellos son un rival que mal se siente para estar arriba en el juego y después perder el juego ahí en lo último.
No, se siente bien mal perder el juego a lo último. Yo como catcher personalmente me siento bien mal. Yo creo que teníamos el control del juego, casi siempre tuvimos el control del juego y que ellos pudieran ganarnos al final del partido. Como catcher me siento bien frustrado.
It feels bad. It feels bad, especially being the catcher on the team. After feeling like we had control of the majority of the game, and for them to be able to come back in a game like that, it definitely feels bad. And as a catcher, you feel some responsibility for it.
After Garrett gets the first 2 outs of that inning, what were you guys trying to do there to get out of that inning?
Después que Garrett saca esos 2 outs, que ustedes están tratando de hacer en esa situación ahí.
So with Garrett, we have 2 outs. We have Ozuna hitting with 2 strikes. He called fastball, and I changed the pitch to a splitter. So I think he was right, and I changed the pitch. I think I make maybe a mistake in that situation. So I feel bad, very bad for that. I maybe gotta stay with him with the fastball. I don't need to change anything, but I did it, so I think I feel bad for that too.
What did you read or what did you see that made you change the pitch?
¿Qué fue lo que tú viste o leíste en el swing que tú quisiste cambiar el picheo ahí?
So the pitch before was a splitter below the sun, and he do a horrible swing, and I was thinking maybe we have space to throw another splitter.
What is the conversation and communication like after something like that between you and Garrett? How much do you guys talk through that?
Que como la conversación con Garrett después de un turno así, de que ustedes hablan ahí.
So I was telling him it's on me, and he was feeling bad too because he can recall the fastball again if he's 100% sure. So he said he got angry too, but I really think it was more on me than him. He's doing great, so I didn't need to change anything. So I still thinking it's my fault, and he was doing great. I just think in that moment I didn't need to change anything.
What did you think of Peterson's night?
¿Qué tú pensaste de la noche de Peterson hoy?
So I think he's doing great. The last start he was doing great tonight. He was doing great. He have his staff throw the pitch in the zone. He get a lot of quick contact and help him to get deep in the game. And I think he gotta stay with it like that, attacking the hitter.
David, I know, the ending isn't what you wanted, but another night where you're just going deep and pitch efficient. What, especially over these last two starts, have you just been locked in on?
Yeah, I mean, I think, the focus is attacking guys from the first pitch, trying to get first pitch strikes and, fill up the zone a lot and put the pressure on them. And, I felt like we were able to get some early contact. Defense did a great job of making the plays. And so, yeah, I mean, I think, when we're in a spot where we can get the punch out, go for that. And other than that, I think just attacking early, staying on them and putting them in a position where they got to either try and put the ball in play or at least swing the bat. So, yeah, I mean, I think that's it. Just get ahead and be relentless with attacking the zone.
When you guys were sailing, is it hard to believe this one kind of fell apart?
It's baseball. You could be perfect and then still end up losing the game. So, yeah, I mean, I think, it was good to be efficient, good to get quick outs, good to keep them off the board for the most part. But I didn't put us in a great spot with the start of the eighth, and it's going to happen. It's a good team over there, and they're going to fight till the end, and they were able to break through.
Coming off the first time you ever went 9, how did you feel physically as the game was going on today?
Felt good. This whole week, I felt like my recovery was the same, normal soreness, nothing out of the ordinary. So, yeah, I mean, just getting back to getting ready for the start was pretty normal.
How tough of an at-bat is Acuña just to try and get anything past him?
I mean, he's a great hitter. The numbers speak for themselves, and he obviously has done it consistently since he came up. So, yeah, he's always a tough at-bat.
Reed, Francisco was just saying that he changed the pitch from a fastball to a splitter. From your point of view, what's that conversation like when he makes that call and after the result?
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to look back and think that we threw the wrong pitch, but Albie called my swing and miss pitch. I could have executed a little bit better. We could have gotten a little bit more lucky. I had thought that, like, after the emergency swing that he wouldn't have been on time for a fastball, but in my mind that's what I thought, so I called it and Albie changed it, and I thought that maybe he saw something that I didn't see. So I don't think it's the wrong pitch. I don't think it's the right pitch. We had plenty of other options. I just think that, like, if it was executed just down a little bit more, it could have been a ground ball. Or we could have gotten a little bit luckier because, I mean, we got it off the barrel. He did a good job keeping it fair. It's a good hitter. But, yeah, I think that's the biggest thing.
He said that after he apologized to you, you kind of said, hey, I could have still thrown the fastball if I wanted to. How critical is it from a communication perspective that you kind of make sure that he still goes forth with what he thinks and doesn't hold back after something like this with you?
Yeah. I mean, I think Albie's done a great job calling pitches, and I think that he's a great catcher. And I think that's kind of the ownership that I need to take with calling my own pitches. I could have stepped off and made a different call. But like I said, I don't think it's the wrong pitch. I mean, he called a great game with PD. My pitch com wasn't working earlier in the at-bats, and he was calling great pitches there. We were on the same page, but I felt like I could have, just maybe execute a little bit better, and that's just the bottom line.
That was obviously a really tough spot, bases loaded, no outs at that point. When you get through Olsen and I'm trying to blank, but when you get through the first two, Riley, like, how much are you kind of feeling it in that moment, thinking you're obviously one pitch away from getting out of it?
Yeah, you do your best to not let your guard down. Stay on the attack, go right after him, and I feel like I did that with Ozuna. Yeah, I mean, even the pitch that he kept fair was a competitive pitch. It was something that a ball that wasn't hit very hard, but he did he did his best and kept it fair. It was an unfortunate part of the night.